Welcome to the Transitions Daily podcast. Transitions Daily is an online recovery group that offers a daily distribution of popular recovery resources accompanied by a secret Facebook group for discussion. We hope you enjoy today's readings.
This is Transitions Daily, June 3rd. My name's Craig from Denny, Scotland. I'm an alcoholic. Why worry? There are many short phrases and expressions in AA which make sense. First things first, solving our immediate problem before we try to solve others. Easy does it. Relax a little. Try for our inner contentment. No one individual can carry all the burdens of the world. Everyone has problems. Getting drunk won't solve them. 24 hours a day. Today is the day. Doing our best, living each day to the fullest is the art of living. Yesterday is gone, and we don't know whether we will be here tomorrow. If we do a good job of living today, and if tomorrow comes for us, then the chances are we will do a good job when it arrives. So why worry about it? Alcoholics Anonymous, page 382. Thought to ponder. Every day is a gift. That's why we call it the present. Acronyms. SIP. Stay in today. Just for today. Question. Step 6. We're entirely ready to have God remove all these defects of character. It's plain for everybody to see that each sober AA member has been granted a release from this very obstinate and potentially fatal obsession. So, in a very complete and literal way, all AAs have become entirely ready to have God remove the mania for alcohol from their lives. And God has proceeded to do exactly that. Having been granted a perfect release from alcoholism, why then shouldn't we be able to achieve by the same means perfect release from every other difficulty or defect? This is a riddle of our existence, the full answer to which may only in the mind of God. 12 Steps, 12 Traditions, page 64. Daily Reflections on a Wing and a Prayer. We then look at Step 6. We have emphasized willingness as being indispensable. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 76. Steps 4 and 5 were difficult but worthwhile. Now I was stuck on step 6, and, in despair, I picked up the big book and read this passage. I was outside praying for willingness when I raised my eyes and saw a huge bird rising in the sky. I watched it suddenly give itself up to the powerful air currents of the mountains. Swept along, swooping and soaring, the bird did things seemingly impossible for mortal birds to do. It was an inspiring example of a fellow creature letting go to a power greater than itself. I realized that the bird took back his will and tried to fly with less trust, and on its power alone, it would spoil its apparent free flight. That insight granted me the willingness to pray the 7th step prayer. It's not easy to know God's will in each circumstance. I must search out and be ready for the currents, and that's where prayer and meditation help, because I am of myself nothing. I ask God to grant me the knowledge of His will and the power and courage to carry it out today. As Bill sees it, relapses and the group. An early fear was that of slips or relapses. At first, nearly every alcoholic we approached began to slip, if indeed he sobered up at all. Others would stay dry 6 months or maybe a year and then take a skid. This was always a genuine catastrophe. We would all look at each other and say, who next? Today, those slips are very serious difficulty. As a group, we take them in stride. Fear has evaporated. Alcohol always threatens the individual, but we know that it cannot destroy the common welfare. It does not seem to pay to argue that slippers about the proper method of getting dry. After all, why should people who are drinking tell people who are dry how it should be done? Just kid the boys along. Ask them if they are having fun. If they are too noisy or troublesome, amiably keep out of their way. AA Comes of Age, page 97. Big Book quote. Suppose we fall short of the chosen ideal and stumble. Does this mean we are going to get drunk? Some people tell us so, but this is only half a truth. It depends on us and on our motives. Alcoholics Anonymous, 4th edition, How It Works, page 70. 24 hours a day. AA thought for the day. Some more things I do not miss since becoming dry. Running all over town to find a bar open to get that pick-me-up. Meeting my friends and trying to cover up that I feel awful. Looking at myself in a mirror and calling myself a damn fool. Struggling with myself to snap out of it for 2 or 3 days. Wondering what it is all about. I'm positive I don't miss these things. Am I not? Meditation for the day. Love is the power that transforms your life. Try to love your family and your friends, and then try to love everybody that you possibly can. Even the sinners and publicans. Everybody. Love for God is an ever greater thing. It is the result of gratitude to God, and it is the acknowledgement of their blessing that God has sent you. Love for God acknowledges His gifts and leaves the way open for God to shower yet more blessings on your thankful heart. Say, thank you, God, until it becomes a habit. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may try to love God and all people. I pray that I may continually thank God for all His blessings. Hazeldean Foundation, PO Box 176, Centre City, MN 55012. My name's Craig, and I'm an alcoholic.
We hope you enjoyed today's readings. You can also receive Transitions Daily via email and discuss today's readings in our secret Facebook group. So for more information, go to dailyaaemails.com today.
Other than the 24 hours a day reading, unless otherwise specified, all quotes copyright Alcoholics Anonymous World Services, Inc., 1952 through 2001.